Hello and welcome. Today we'll be talking about the PPM Huge from Vanquest. This is a personal pocket maximizer of about 6.75 inches by 5.25 inches by 1.25 inches. It has 25 maximizer offset stitch elastic channels, 3 flat pockets, 2 on the inside and 1 on the outside that's secured by Velcro. It also has 210D ripstop nylon, a 5-inch double hook key chain tether. It also has YKK number 8 zippers, and it's also made out of 1000 denier Cordura material. It also has DWR water repellency on the back, and it has a Molly Pals webbing in the back, a handle, and also has paracord pulls on the zippers on the outside, and they are also inverted. Here we can see the Vanquest PPM Huge in the center of the table. We have the 2 other bags in the lineup, the smallest one, which is the PPM Slim 2.0, and the medium one, which is the Husky 2.0 here that's fully packed. So you guys can kind of get a size reference for how big these are, although this one is packed and these 2 aren't. Let's take these off the table here and just go over the bag and what's inside the bag here, and then we'll load it up with some items to show how you can load up and customize your bag. So here we have on the front, we have the slip pocket here with the Velcro attachment point. This is a nice spot for putting small items into, like a pen, a notebook, or even a small little ouchie boo boo medical kit. We have a hook and loop field on the top here. This is double stitched here in the front, which is kind of nice. We also have here on the spine these 2 paracord pulls, the YKK zippers number 8, and it is also inverted, the zipper, as you can tell, along the top here. So that's pretty good, and it's pretty smooth to open up and close. So we have that as a very smooth action. On the rear here, we do have the Molly Pals webbing. We have a couple rows here, some more tabs at the bottom here for stitching for more rigidity, and also on the top here as well with the grab handle that's been folded over and stitched as well. Overall, very decent quality. Cordura fabric, 1000 denier nylon type fabric. Let's open it up and see the elastic webbing and channels and how they organized it. So once again, we have the high vis 210D vis ripstop nylon. Basically, it's a very nice high vis background to see your items against, and I like that with Vanquest. They do that with their products, and it's very high quality material. We do have a key attachment point atop here with some paracord sewn in, and this one has the 5-inch key tether to it, and again another attachment point here. We have the Vanquest logo here, Tough Built Gear, designed in the USA and made in Taiwan. So that's pretty good. That's made in Taiwan. We have some elastic webbing straps up here and on the bottom as well, so you can really organize your items in the top and secure them in the bottom, which is pretty cool. And we'll demonstrate that in a little bit here. So the other 2 slip pouch pockets are in the back here. They run the whole entire gamut of the entire bag, which is kind of nice because you can put like flatter items there, like books and other items. And we'll play around with that in just a moment. But that is the inside of the Huge PPM 2.0. Now I have some stuff on the side we can load up this and try to figure out and configure some setups. So we got a small knife we can put in the webbing channel here. We have a small nail clipper, which we can probably hide over here in the side like that. And we have our hand sanitizer. It's a little bit of a bigger item, so maybe it might go in the bigger channel here. And you're going to see in a moment how these can kind of link up and work with each other, as these types of channels are sewn in such a way that you can get your gear into them. We have a small Victorinox signature light. We can put that in this channel here on the left. We have some lip balm, so maybe we can put that here. And we have a lighter, so maybe we can stick that on this side here perhaps. We have some charging cables, so maybe we can stick that in the center here. We have a small vial of glow-in-the-dark brake tubes. So these are small little glow sticks, and maybe we could put them down here in this webbing, which is kind of nice. And we do have a water filtration system. This is the Hydro Blue. Very small, compact, portable water filtration system. It's a little on the big side, so we'll see if we can fit it in this big webbing here. And let's make use out of the rear pockets. So let's go ahead and take some items over here from the corner. I have a Mylar space blanket, so maybe we'll throw that in the back here. And I also have a notebook, so we could probably put that in the back here as well. And we have a 1 liter bag for collecting water, so maybe we'll throw that in here too since we have the water filter. So maybe we'll stick it over here. And we have this Frankenstein pen that I have made, so maybe we can put that in the side over here. As you can see, there's a variety of spaces that can be filled out with this. We also have some backup matches, so maybe you can fit that on the big webbing underneath here where our multi-tools are. Or perhaps not, maybe you could put it in the bottom here. And now we got a spot for our matches. And let's go ahead and put our Fresnel lens, our Fresnel lens, in the back here as well with the Mylar space blanket. And so we have the inside pretty packed well, so perhaps we can do the outside as well. Let's go ahead and zip this up. As you can see, it zips up pretty nicely and looks pretty uniform. So we can try and put a small medical kit in the front here, and in case we need to access it. Might be a little bit of a tight fit, but I'm pretty sure we can get that in there, like so. So we have our medical kit in the front. Not exactly the full entire way I would stage this, but you can see you can put stuff in the front slip pouch here, pull it out if you need to, perhaps a pen instead there, or a multi-tool, and then you can access the items you want on the inside here and get to them a little bit more quicker. So this is just a demonstration of how you can pack this bag and customize it to your own specifications, which is nice. Now, again, this is not like a survival kit or anything like that. It's just a demonstration of what we can use with the Vanquest type of gear. And ultimately, it's a very efficient packing method system, in my opinion. It's one of my favorite systems, and it works very well for a lot of different things. Could probably put our toothbrush in here. There we go. So this thing can really get pretty thick compared to the other stuff that I have fully packed, and I'll show you what I mean by that. These can expand out, so you can really pack them to the brim. I don't recommend that all the time. Like, for example, my Husky PPM 2.0, this is the second tier one. We'll just compare it to how big this is now. As you can see, they're both a little bit more comparable as they're stuffed full of items. And we'll open this up so you can see what I have in here. Again, I stuffed a whole bunch of stuff in here as well, so it takes up the whole entire bag space. Sometimes you don't want to do that with your stuff, but as you can see, we still have similar items. We have the 2 multi-tools, a lighter, a light, all that stuff. This is what I like about the Vanquest line of gear, and specifically the PPM Huge allows me to put something like this into a little bit bigger shell size and to a little bit effectively customize it a little bit more. So once again, this is a very, very flexible item for your needs. And I do recommend it to anybody looking into like an EDC pouch. And I think they have it on sale now for probably about $27.99. And this is 2022 during Thanksgiving, a day before Thanksgiving. So they do have their Black Friday sale going. So go ahead and check out their website. I don't have any affiliate links or anything like that. You just checking them out on their main website. You can probably get this for a good price there. I'm sure elsewhere on the internet, but as you can see overall, you can really start customizing your personal pocket maximizer is what they call it. It's a little bit different than the EDCM line, which is a little bit bigger. In fact, let me see if I can find it here on the side. Okay, I have the PPM, or rather the EDCM Slim 2.0. Let's close this up, and as you can see, this is a little bit bigger. It's like the next step tier would be the EDCM Slim from the PPM Huge line. So if we were to do an order here, we'd have the Husky and then the Slim. So this is the order of sizing with the Vanquest line. You have the PPM Slim 2.0, the PPM Husky, the PPM Huge, and then finally you cross over into the EDCM 2.0 Slim. So it kind of just graduates over and over. So as you can tell, I'm a big fan of Vanquest, and I've been using their bags for years, and they do hold up, and they are very rugged and strong. Overall, I recommend it to anybody who's looking for a nice pocketable, manageable type of pouch. You can get this size, you can get the one below it. It depends on what you want to do. And it offers a lot of customization, the best, in my opinion, for the internal compartmentalization. And that's all I have to say about the PPM 2.0 Huge from Vanquest. I want to thank Taylor for sending this out. He did send this out for review. And once again, it is a fantastic product. Take care, guys. Enjoy, and happy Thanksgiving.